Hi Rebecca, my name is Gwendolyn. I'm going to be looking at your essay today on international marketing. First of all, thank you so much for getting the single essay check. Really great to see that you are interested in improving your English writing and that you're also open to getting some feedback on the areas you need to focus on and practice before you take your IELTS exam on the 2nd of April. I had to read through your essay. There's a couple of things I wanted to note. First of all, well done on getting at least to 250 words. That's really, really important. I think you wrote 254. Would like to see a little bit more just to give you a bit of cushion on the day for the IELTS exam, because if you don't reach 250 words, you do get quite a big deduction in your marking. So something to be mindful of. The other thing I wanted to note is I thought your writing shows good potential. I did want to say that I didn't feel like you answered the task response here, so you probably would have lost some points in that area of the marking criteria. The main reason here is we're talking about international marketing, and that refers to the promotion and advertising of goods and services. So usually we're talking about billboard ads, radio ads, the kind of thing you would see, McDonald's promoting or big name brands like Nike and Adidas promoting into a country. And would have liked to have seen some more specific examples about how those big multinational companies advertising in a country has influenced a country in either a positive or negative way. Some people have said, McDonald's has been very negative influence in terms of their marketing because it's making people abandon their local traditional food sources and eating Western food sources, which is increasing the obesity rate of a country. Where on the other hand, people say, the promotion of other name brands help spread ideas, cultures, something like that. Difficult one, this was a band 9, so I could see where it could have been challenging for you to understand the difference. Let's read through it. I'm going to give some specific feedback on your grammar, your sentence structure, and your vocabulary, and give you some ideas on where maybe we could help you with, or the areas at least you need to focus on before you take your exam in just over a week's time. The advent of new economical forms, such as international marketing, we'd only lowercase I here, we'd only capitalize the I if it was a proper noun, which this isn't, has opened up a debate between some people who feel that local marketing is less invasive than international marketing for their, what's your pronoun there, their own country, and others who suggest that it is relevant and significant to improving the economy to have more benefits outside the own country. Good. Here I would say, using complex sentences is good. Here you've put a lot of ideas into one sentence, and I would have liked to have seen you break this up into two different sentences. I didn't understand what you meant by the economical form, so I would have maybe just said the advent of international marketing has opened up a debate between some people who feel that, and to make it more concise, who feel that it is invasive for a local country, comma, whilst others suggest that it is relevant and significant to improving the local economy, full stop. I mean, you could have kept it one sentence there by taking out some of the ideas, but a little too complex. You've lost a lot of coherence and cohesion there. Good that you've had this sentence here. This essay will show this issue. It shows a very low level vocabulary. You could say something like this essay will demonstrate or discuss, this essay will discuss this issue, presenting both views using examples from X and Y, something like that. Firstly, to me that's a very low level transitional phrase. You could have used something along the lines of to begin with. As a result of the exchange of goods between different people, higher level vocabulary here would be individuals. Anything to try to increase your vocabulary score is what we're trying to work at here. It was born the issue of globalization. Okay, we're not really, doesn't really relate to the task response, that's what I was talking about, but let's move along. The multinationals, we don't need the article the there, we just start with multinationals have searched to generalize the products to have more profit, not only in the home country, but also abroad. I'll be honest here, Rebecca, I couldn't understand your meaning or your idea of what you're trying to say here. Yeah, difficult for me there. I mean, that's something, you know, in the sentence guide course, we would, if you choose to go on the course, we could help you with, is help you generate ideas around the task response and then give really strong examples to support that idea. And it's really where you need to work on here is coming up with good ideas and good sounding examples to go with them, something that relates to the task response, which is probably the area I would suggest you need most improvement on and need to focus on before the 2nd of April. It should not be forgotten that as a consequence of this, the products of local firms have started to lose their impact in the society. Moreover, some researchers have demonstrated that opening an interest in front of the untraditional individuals have the tendency to be, we don't need the verb be here, have the tendency to amalgamate to the mass and lose their cultural identity. Again here, Rebecca, your writing shows good potential, just really struggling on your ideas, which is also affecting your coherence and your cohesion. So something definitely we could help you with on the sentence guide course. On the other hand, several studies have argued that using the economical method of international marketing is not only a merit for the economy, but also for, no article there, for education. Having the possibility to keep in touch with other traditions, plural, means spreading ideas, languages, and culture. Yeah, I think, you started off fine here. What a great to see some sort of example here. You could have said, for example, a recent study by the IMF has shown that since the beginning of 21st century, since the beginning of the 21st century, the number of international advertisements has risen by 50%, and also there is a correlation with that shows that understanding of other cultures has risen by 25% during that period. Thus, it can be seen that promoting products and services of other countries helps to educate the world about different cultures. Something like that, a really kind of a strong idea with an academic sounding example that relates specifically to the task response is something we would like to have seen here. And again, that's something, through regular feedback, and we kind of give you a structure of how to formulate your ideas and academic sounding examples, we could help teach you how to do that for your exam. In conclusion, international marketing could be, I would use a present tense here, is considered, and not the future tense, is considered one of the views, I think you mean ways, is one of the ways to discover and to be in touch with different countries. In this decade, it is fundamental to understand and share the identity of one's home country, but at the same time appreciate and learn about other populations. Just a few things there. All right, Rebecca, I think, whether you work through us on the sentence guide course or if you do your own studying, what you really need to focus here on is creating really good ideas that are very relevant or specifically relevant to the task response, backing up those ideas with an academic sounding example, like the one I gave you with the IMF. Need to work on being a little more concise in your language, making sure you use the precise vocabulary, here where you said views and should be ways. Those are the things you kind of just need to work on, and I think that's just something you get after lots of regular feedback, lots of practice, and then slowly over time those things will improve. Look, I'll send you some details about the course. If you've got any questions, do let Ben or I know. I definitely think we could work with you on lots of areas to improve your writing massively between now and the 2nd of April, and hopefully get you at least a 6.0 on the IELTS exam. So raise your score by, one band. I think that would be good. But I hope you found this useful, and all the best, and hopefully see you on the course soon. Bye for now.